I get this question asked a lot on Facebook and Instagram, especially in my stories when people see, these moving images and then also, a sound to my actual image for my podcast to promote my podcast. I always get people asking me, how do you do it? How do I add the audio to the actual image? Well, I'm going to share with you exactly how to do it inside of Canva. And so what you're going to do is, first of all, let me go ahead and play it so you can see what I'm talking about. I started going behind the scenes of what I did in my business. And then I started posting video to. You see that? So the audio clip is attached to the image. So the first thing that you are going to have to do to create a new template, first of all, let's go to canva.com. I'll open up a new page, canva.com. And what you're going to look for is the size that you want to create this audiogram with. So if you are creating it for, let's say, Instagram stories or Facebook stories, it's the same size actually. Then you're going to choose Instagram stories, or if you want to do like the square 1080 by 1080, you can choose that. I'm going to go ahead and choose an Instagram story just as an example, and you can actually add this to your Facebook stories as well, because like I said, it's the same exact size. So you're going to see a bunch of templates here. You can just scroll through these templates and choose the one that you want. I am going to start with a brand new one, because the reason why I like to start with a brand new one is because I like to design my own stuff. Okay. But you can also click on templates here, go to search templates and look for podcast. And you will see a whole bunch of different podcast templates here. So for example, let's say I wanted to use this one right here. Okay, that's a nice one there. You can actually remove this and add your own picture to it, or you can choose like this and add your own picture to it. Actually, I'm going to use this one. So if you want to add your own picture to it, you're going to just go to your images and you are going to find your image that you want to use. So I am going to go ahead and choose this one here. Okay. If you want to make that image bigger, you just double tap on it and you can slide it and do it what you want. Slide it to the position that you want it. To change the background, if you don't like the background that's on that template, then you can just click on it, delete it, go to background images, and you can use one of the backgrounds in there, or you can choose like a background, one of these backgrounds that they have here. Or you can actually choose a background video. So let's say, for example, I wanted to choose, let's say, a laptop. So here's a woman writing on a laptop. And let's say I wanted that to be on the back of my, as the background. Let's say I wanted to use photos. So if I go to photos and let's say I'm going to type a laptop again here, then I can add a photo in the background. Okay, so there's a number of things that you can add in the background. You can totally customize it. All right, so now what we're going to do is, we're going to sit here and we're going to edit this whole thing and change the colors, change the fonts. And now, in order to get the wave to it, the sound to it, like for me, I was looking in Elements for like a sound wave or something like that. And they do have some in there. The problem is that they don't move. They're pretty much static. Even when I click on graphics, even when I click on animated, I just can't seem to find an animated one. So if you have one that you can upload into Canva, you could just go right here and click upload and add your own. But for me, because my podcast is all about automation, I like to use the cog on my graphics. So there goes the cog, because it just goes well with my automation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change the background to one of my brand colors. So let's say that, for example. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep editing or whatever. And then when I'm done, I want to add my image my audio to this image. So to do that, you're going to click on upload media, and you're going to pull in the audio that you want. But first, before you do that, you got to make sure that you edit your audio first. So you want to snip it down. You want to find, if you're doing a podcast, obviously you're here, right? Or any kind of audio. But if you want to, if you need to snip it, you need to put it in a video editor to snip it. So for my podcast, for example, my podcasts are usually anywhere between 15 minutes and like 45 minutes, typically. But I can't create like I can't put the whole, podcast on here. So what I want to do is I just want to take one little 15-second snippet from my podcast, and I want to add it to my image. So what I do is I add the audio inside of, my video editor, and you can do this in any video editor. The one that I use is Wondershare Filmora. I've been using this one for years. So once you add the audio file in here, then you just go down here and you edit it. So for example, this was the original file that I just basically just dragged in here. And then now I found the spot that I wanted to use. And then once I found it, I clicked the scissors, and then I deleted everything else. And that, I was left with this 13-second long clip, which is perfect because it's under 15 minutes. 15 seconds. So it's a 13-second clip. So now when you export it, you click on export, you name the file, and you choose MP3, and then you click export. It's going to download to your computer. And then once you're done with that, then you go back into Canva and you go here to upload your audio. And when you upload your audio, you're going to see it under your audios tab. So then what you'll do is you'll just drag it into there. Behind the scenes of what I did in my business. And then hold on. Okay. So you'll drag it in there and you'll hear it again. So I'm going to go ahead and play. I started going behind the scenes of what I did in my business. Right. And then so you're going to add your audio to there so you can see it right here. And you want to make sure that the edit timing is, because normally it's like up here at 30. You want to make sure that it is under 15. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that right there to 14. Okay. Just as long as it's under 15 seconds, you're good, because you don't want to keep it at 30, because if you keep it at 30, then it's not going to upload to Facebook. It may upload to Instagram into 4 little pieces, but you don't want that. You want a 15-second clip, and that's it. Okay. So now once you're done with, designing your template, putting whatever little moving objects you want in there, designing it the way that you want. I'll go back to my example again. So this is, this is one of them that I have. So this is my square one, right? Which I also have the audio there as well, so that when I upload it to Instagram and I upload it to Facebook, they'll be able to hear my audio clip on there. Okay. And then here's my podcast one. So I have mine like that. And then I have my little graphics in there, my little moving graphics and things like that. I have my audio here, my audio clip, I should say. And then once you're ready to download it, all you need to do is click download, and then make sure it says MP4 video, and then just download it. Okay. And then from there, you could maybe email it to yourself, right? So that you can have it on your phone, so you can upload it into your Instagram stories, or, you can upload it to Facebook stories or wherever you want it. If you don't know how to do it from your computer. All right, so that is it. If you got some value from this video, make sure that you subscribe so that you don't, and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss every time I upload a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching.